Good morning, class 6. Uh, Welcome back to your online class after your first unit test. I hope you have done your unit test well. Okay, so to continue with your online classes, for today's English language class, we are going to begin with a new chapter, that is chapter 6, nouns, gender. Okay, so before we get into the definition of what is how many types of gender do we have in nouns and what are they and define, so before that we'll go to a short comic corner that is in your page 25. I hope you have this page of your fun corner book or cornerstone book, page number 25, comic corner. Okay, please see that. Okay, so let's read this. Okay, nouns, we know that it's a name of a place, animal, or a thing. So here in this comic corner, two people, especially two boys, they are talking about nouns. That nouns are everywhere. Okay, if you see in the picture, he's been describing that what is noun to another person, another boy. Nouns are everywhere. Cloud is a noun, kite is a noun, boy is a noun, tree is a noun, rock is a noun, and dog is a noun. Okay, in the second picture, if you see, he is saying that nouns can be people. Okay, and he's pointing out to his grandmother, grandma. Okay, so grandma is a noun. Okay, father is a noun, mother, sister is a noun. Okay, then he's in the third picture is saying that nouns can be places too, like Hawaii, okay, Sri Lanka, um, India, okay, Mumbai, Maharashtra. Okay, so nouns can be places too, or it can be things as well, like car, pencil, pen, eraser. Okay, or ideas like Statue of Liberty. Okay, mm, then etc. Then you have concrete nouns. Okay, now what is concrete nouns? Concrete nouns are nouns you can experience through the senses. Okay, through sense that suddenly comes to your mind. Okay, like for example, when you see a goat, you can identify that it's a goat or it's a dog because of its features or sudden, like the way they bark, the way they make sound. Okay, so there are the features or something or the other which will give you a sense that what kind of noun, what is it. Okay, so that kind of um, experience or feeling is your concrete noun. Okay, like a boat or it's a book. Okay, so that suddenly comes to your mind, that is a concrete noun. When you see, it comes to your mind. Okay, another we have is abstract noun. Abstract nouns are nouns which you cannot touch it, you can only feel it, like feeling of love, feeling of hatred, feeling of anger. You cannot touch them, but you can feel them. Even if it's in you, that you understand that you are angry for something, for not getting something, or for something that has been spoiled or something. You're happy, you realize that, yes or no? And even you realize of another person, yes or no, by looking at their body language, that oh, he looks happy today, he looks sad today, he looks angry today, yes or no? So that kind of feeling, okay, which you cannot, and you cannot touch them, you can only feel it, is your abstract noun. Okay, then you have common nouns. Okay, now common nouns refer to general people. Okay, generally, like general people, places, things, and ideas. Okay, like proper nouns refer to specific. We know that proper noun, proper means for specific people, place, animal, or thing. Okay, and ideas, and are always capitalized, and proper nouns are always in capital letters. Okay, whereas common nouns are referred to general people. That's why we are saying common, commonly. Okay, because it is referring to general. Okay, as a whole, generally. Some of the examples of common nouns are like man. Now man is something which we particularly we don't say to particularly one man, but we particularly one person. Okay, but we say man. It's a name given to the group of all the male gender. Yes or no? So man, city, book, any book it could be, but the common name given to it is book. Similarly, proper noun is, I have already mentioned, it is for specific people, place, animal or thing. Yes or no? So, examples for proper noun is like Albert Einstein. Okay. Then you have place like Paris, London. Okay. Then you have book or person like Oliver Twist. Okay, so these are some of the examples of specific person, place, animal or thing that is also known as proper noun. Okay, common nouns are general names or general noun. Okay, general names given to people, place, animal or thing, and proper nouns are referring to specific people, place, animal or a thing. Okay. What about singular and plural? So he's asking again, what about singular and plural? So singular means one, I'm sure you know it, okay, whereas plural means more than one. So two, three, four and many, so they are your plurals, whereas when you're referring only to one item, people, anything, so that is your singular noun. Okay, like one dog. Okay, one, there is only one dog, so one dog, singular. Some chickens, and you have used the word some. Okay, some chicken, they are in plural form. And at the end, nouns are so important, any writing will have several. Okay, so nouns are so important to know or understand. Okay, any writing will have several, like Brandon forgot to do his report on Nelson Mandela, so he had to write it on the bus on the way to school that morning. However, he forgot that Mandela was from Africa, not Arkansas. When he got his report back, his teacher had given him 4 marks. Okay, so that was a comic corner, page 25 and 26. You can read and have fun. Now let's head towards to the definition of it. Okay, if you see page 21, that's where it begins. Okay, your chapter 6, nouns, gender. We are going to discuss about 4 types of noun gender here. Okay, that is masculine, feminine, common and neuter. Okay, masculine refers to male, okay, all the male genders. Feminine refers to all the female genders. Common gender is referring to general. Okay, like just I gave you example like man, book. So general genders or general names, and lastly a neuter is for things, all the non-living things. Okay, let's see more in detail. They have given here a picture here, and then they have said that some members of the family have been described using wrong genders. Okay, so you have to make the required changes. So this is your part, you can do this. There is a paragraph here below the picture, just below the picture. Okay, so you can make changes whatever is necessary. Then let's go forward. As you know, there are 4 genders in English language: masculine, feminine, common and neuter. Let's see the definition. A noun is said to be masculine, said to be in masculine gender if it refers to a male. Okay, like uncle, father, grandfather, okay, sir, okay, then son. These are your masculine or male, referring to male gender. Okay, are nouns of masculine gender. A noun is said to be in the feminine gender if it refers to a female. Okay, like female is like your, for example, aunt, okay, mother, sister, grandmother, okay, daughter are nouns of the feminine gender. Third is a common gender. A noun is said to be in the common gender if it refers to both a male and female. Okay, so a noun is said to be in the common gender if it refers to both male and female. Okay, like children and family are nouns in the common gender. Okay, like children, we, if you have noticed in the school, even in school, in the class, we say children to generally to all. Okay, to all the children, all the kids. Okay, for male and female both. So that is what common gender is. Family is also a common gender because there is a mix of male and female in the family. We don't say in a family we have only male or only female. Okay, we have always mix of both the genders. So that is a common gender, or name of examples of common gender. And lastly is a neuter gender. A noun is said to be in the neuter gender if it refers to things that are neither male nor female. It's a non-living thing which does not comes under the category of male nor female. Okay. So normally nouns referring to lifeless objects, non-living things, okay, are of neuter gender. Like table is the noun of neuter gender. So similarly, you have so many examples. Okay, table, chair, bottle, phone, okay, pen, pencils, books. So there are a few ways by which we can indicate change of gender. Okay, we can understand there is a change in the gender, like by using an entirely different word. Masculine, we say husband, and for feminine, we say wife. Okay, for a female. Similarly, you have a lot of example here. Buck for masculine, doe for feminine, bachelor for masculine, and spinster for feminine. Now, what is bachelor? Bachelor is someone who is unmarried, and spinster is someone again female who is unmarried. Okay. Stellan, mare, visit, witch, nephew, niece, monk, nun, stake, hind. So you can read that. Okay. Then again, how can you change from masculine to feminine? Also by adding ess, okay, at the end of the noun. Like masculine, lion is for male. For female, we add ess, becomes lioness. Okay. Count, countess. Shepherd, shepherdess. Hire, heiress. Priest, priestess. Okay, by adding ess after dropping the vowel of the masculine gender. Okay, so we can add ess as well as dropping the vowel, like a e i o u comes under your vowel, isn't it? So tiger, tiger. Okay, so in tiger, if you see, there is just changes in the spelling of feminine gender. Tiger, where we have e is between g and r. E is a vowel, so we are dropping that and we are putting TIGR together, then adding ESS to it. Okay, so that becomes tigress. See the spelling properly. Okay, then waiter, again T and R, in between T and R we have E, which is a vowel, but we are excluding that and we are putting it together, WAITRESS. Okay, similarly governor, governess, founder, foundress, emperor, and empress. Okay, please see that properly spellings. Then lastly you have, by changing a part of the noun, we are changing some of the part. Like masculine, if it is milkman, for feminine we use maid, so milkmaid. Okay, washerman becomes washerwoman, stepson becomes stepdaughter, peacock becomes peahen, landlord becomes landlady, and manservant becomes maid servant. Okay, so the word actress, poetess, and authoress have now gone out of use. Now we don't use most of the time. We know that actor is for male and actress is for female, but we are not using that anymore. Okay, you can say that it's not incorrect, but you have to modernize yourself. Yes or no? So we don't usually, nowadays we don't say actresses and poetess and authoress. Okay, that has gone out of use. Okay, the word actor, poet, and author are now said to be of the common gender. We say that actor, poet, and what else? Author is a common name for both, for male and female. Okay, it comes under now common gender. It is important to remember the masculine and feminine forms of these nouns. Okay, we also need to know that masculine hero, feminine heroine, lad, lass, bridegroom, bride, widower, widow. So there is such changes as well. Okay, please see that spelling especially. Forms of address. Find out the place where these titles originated. Masculine, Mr. Feminine, Mrs. Caesar, Caesarian. Sultan, Sultana. Viceroy, Vicerean. Signor, Signora. Monsieur, Madame. So these are some of the forms of addressing people. Okay, this address is not for the where you leave address, but this address is how do you address people. Yes or no? Like uncle, you say to someone, you say brother. Why? Because he's just with a sign or something, or because he is just few years older than you, you say brother. But if he is much older than you say uncle. Yes or no? And if he is much older, you say grandfather. So that is a form of addressing in India, but in outside, in other countries, or even in India also, some of the cities, if you completely don't know each other, we say, what do we say? Mr., sir, madam, miss, yes or no, or Mrs. Then we have others also, Sultan, Sultana, Viceroy, Viceroynian. Okay, so they have given you one task here. You have to find the places where this title is originated. Where do we use Mr., Mrs., Caesar, Caesarean? Okay, find out that in Google. Okay, that is your task. Then you have exercise A and B. Try solving it yourself. Okay, and you know that I'll give you the answers tomorrow, so that time you only check the answers, okay, whether you have done correctly or not. And then comic part we have already done. That's it. That's the end of the chapter. I hope you have understood. Please see the definitions properly. Please see how do we change from masculine to feminine, and do this page 23, forms of address. Okay, you have to find out where Mr., Mrs., scissors, there, where, in which places do we use this, okay, form of address. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you and have a nice day.